Welcome to the Devroy Show. Thanks for watching and please remember to hit the notification bell. Like, share, comment and subscribe.
Alright guys, welcome to the Devroy Show. This is another episode. I think this is number 4. 4? I think of 4. Alright, so we have a special guest today and I'm gonna go ahead and let her introduce herself.
All right. Hi, everybody. I am Jodi-Ann Robinson, more popularly known as Auntie Jodi. I am a storyteller, drama teacher, and a literacy coach. And I am super excited and I'm grateful for Devroy to invite me to his show today. And I'm just hoping that I can drop some gems, especially to parents and guardians of preschoolers today.
Wonderful. Now, Jodi-Ann, where are you from? Where you
So
born? Like, where you come from?
All right, so you don't know, your girl is from the biggest small island, 876, the black, the green, and the gold. I'm from Jamaica, the best island, of course. I'm currently living in the US. I'm in Maryland, to be exact, and I haven't been home since. I have not been home in a while, actually.
Really? No. In a while, how long?
Maybe about 4 or 5 years,
Okay, that's a while.
or maybe more than that too.
No, where in Jamaica you from? You did say that? Where in Jamaica
Oh,
you from?
I'm originally from the best parish, of course, Portland.
That's right. Okay, well said. I agree.
Yes, I'm from where the tourism started, the jerk chicken, the jerk pork, the Blue Lagoon, Somerset Falls, and the Blue Mountains. Let's not forget about our mountains.
That's right. How was it like growing up in Portland? So for people who don't know, let them know. Tell them why is it Portland one of the best parishes in Jamaica?
Portland is the safest parish in Jamaica. It always was and it always will be. I mean, everywhere has their challenges and shortcomings and so on. But even up to now, I think it is safe to say or factual to say that Portland is the safest parish in Jamaica. Portland is also very clean and it's a more relaxing environment, I would say, as opposed to somebody who grew up in Kingston or grew up in Montego Bay or so on. Portland has more beaches and a lot of outdoor activities for its residents. So growing up in Portland is a little bit more relaxing and more opportunities for young people and so on to connect with outdoor activities.
Well
I think
said.
I can say that.
Well said. Now, you have a favorite dish where you like you cook or
I
where you
love to cook. I'm from a family that cooks. My uncles, my dad, all of us are people that cook.
good,
Um,
good.
yes. What do I enjoy cooking the most? Or my favorite Jamaican dish, I would have to say curry chicken and white rice. All
Curry
day,
chicken and
every
white rice.
Yes, curry chicken and white rice. I love it. I can eat it all the time. I love to cook it as well. I love all my Jamaican dishes and our fruits and of course all our pastries.
You don't like seafood?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
okay. That's a
love
check.
the escovitch fish, of course. I'm a true Jamaican.
No, what age did you leave Jamaica?
All right, so I left Jamaica as an adult in my early 20s. I believe probably about 20, was it 25, 26 or something to that degree. Yeah, I think probably 26 thereabouts. I actually did not come to the US at that time. I left Jamaica and I moved away to Japan for professional reasons. I got a job there. I was also just interested in trying something new. Most Caribbean people, especially as Jamaicans, are always more geared towards going to the US, the land of opportunities and so on. But I would like to say that opportunities are everywhere. Sometimes
Facts.
you have to create those opportunities as well. Sometimes you have to kick down some doors, open up some windows and so on, and create those opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere. If you are a young person listening to this, if you are a parent listening in, if you're a relative listening in and you have a niece, nephew, godchild, I would want to encourage you to encourage those persons to try different countries. look for different jobs, look at the benefits, watch YouTube videos, ask questions, ask people questions. If there's somebody who's interested in even going into Japan as well, you can ask me, contact me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm on all the platforms as Auntie Jodi. You can send me a message and I'll definitely share my experience with you guys. So I went to Japan before coming here. I was teaching English and drama in Japan. Started my journey as a preschool teacher in a private school.
Wow.
Yes.
No, before you even continue, you just mentioned your YouTube page. Kind of want to show people how to find that before we even skip past that. So, let me pull it up on the screen. So, let's see. So, Auntie Jodi on YouTube.
Yes. That's my channel on the Auntie. Oh,
there you
sorry.
go. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so on the Auntie Jodi channel, you can find stories for children, for preschoolers and kindergartners. Those are my audiences majorly. You can also find a few vlogs as well. Sometimes I share a little bit of behind the scenes of what's happening. I'm a mother of two. I'm an educator. I'm a woman of God. So sometimes you will see things that are happening in my day-to-day life as well, because I believe it is important for people to know not just the content creator and their content, but also the person behind all of that. So you'll find that on my channel. You will also see crafts for children, and sometimes occasionally I will add travel to the channel as well, travel vlogs to the channel.
All right, so guys, please make sure you go on YouTube and follow her, subscribe to the page, comment, leave a like and share. Now,
Thank you.
please do that. No,
Thank you, Devroy.
you're welcome. Now, as far as this transition, now let's go back to this transition from Jamaica to Japan. No, how was that? What was that like for you?
Wow. That was a culture shock.
Mm-hmm.
Huge transition. Oh Lord, where should I start? Well, I want to share one of my first experiences.
Okay.
And I just got to Japan and I got off the plane, right? The weather, it was so cold. For many people don't know that it snows in Japan. And when I say it snows, I mean that it's like Canadian snow or Russian snow. Like, it is cold in Japan. That's not an easy snow. Even this US snow, even the New York snow, it's cooler than that, because I left New York, went through JFK and so on. I spent 2 days in New York. Then I went through Russia, and then I went to Japan. And when I got off that plane, I was like, I wasn't ready for all of that. I went in the heart of winter, which is in January. That's the heart of their winter season. I got my luggages. My friend Kimberly came and picked me up at the airport. And after that, we took a cab. One of the first things that happened to me, we took that cab, and I think somebody was bumping like behind the cab, but not too hard, but bumped a bit in the back of the cab, and the back of the cab opened, and some of my luggages fell out in the street.
Whoa.
That was on my way going home. One of my first experiences, but I want you to hear the other part now.
Uh-huh.
What happened is that my cab driver pulled over, the other one pulled over as well. You know, the other one behind us, he was apologizing, like the spirit just apologizing and, bowing down and so on. That was my first time seeing, like, the Japanese.
Just the same, sorry, different.
Yeah,
normally, you know, sitting something there.
Normally, especially in Jamaica.
Right.
And I don't want to even single out Jamaica, but in the Western world, people do not apologize like
right.
that.
Most likely people are going to pretend like it's your fault.
Right. Nobody's being accountable.
Right.
And I'm getting to the better part, Devroy. I'm getting to the better part. The apology was there and so on, and then to exchange details and such, and the driver in my vehicle, my taxi driver, he was saying it's his fault and he's sorry and whatever the case. And I was like, oh, it's your fault.
Yeah, you might take blame. Jaja.
Yes,
That's different.
My friend was like, just watch what's going to happen. And he said that we should come to the taxi company the next day in the area. We should come to the taxi company to meet and so on, because I am going to be recompensated for my stuff. And
Mm.
I was so shocked. That's the Sunday, that's the Saturday. The Sunday we actually got just in the morning, went back and we met the gentleman at the taxi at his company.
Yeah.
One of the workers, he went to his boss, told the boss what happened. They came in, they had a meeting with us and such. They started asking me, what was in the luggages, whatever. And they literally started like asking me to put a price beside the things. And some of my things got crushed and so on. I had a phone, the phone had gotten cracked. One of my phones, I had two cell phones. One of them had gotten cracked, a Samsung. And I received $800 in terms of in compensation for my stuff. On the
Wow.
spot.
That is
Yeah,
crazy. That is
that
crazy.
is just
So you
even
get,
right now, just even talking to you about it and thinking about it,
yeah,
and yeah, I'm like, wow,
that definitely not happening in America. Tell you that.
no,
No.
weird,
Not
weird,
Jamaica worse.
worse.
Not no look for nothing. Not even sorry. If you
Sorry,
get sorry, you're lucky. Not even
listen
that you
to
get.
me. Listen to me, Devroy. When I
Mm.
tell you, say, yo, that hit me back, I was so shocked. I was so shocked
And
because
that was what? That's like the first DR.
that's my.
Yeah.
I got there the Saturday night, and that was a Sunday. So let's call Sunday my first official day, and I
Mm.
was so shocked. They literally gave me back my money. I was so
That's crazy.
shocked. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That not happen. Definitely not happen everywhere.
No, and they were just bowing down, and everybody's sorry, and the list goes on and so on. And I was like, wow. And
Crazy.
yeah, but I will tell you that that kind of experience, it also helped me as a person, even coming
Hmm.
back into the Western world, even just how I operated and so on. There were many things, as many experiences, I think, that shaped me um,
Yeah.
before coming here. It could have been the other way around where I came here first. That's what my family originally was telling me to do. Come here, come here. I was like, no. I'm an artist, so I like to try things outside of the box. I'm open-minded, so I like to think of things even beyond what we can see in the physical realm. So I'm happy that I had that experience before coming here.
It's like you know the good before you know the bad,
All right,
right?
let's not say the bad,
No,
the
man, America
nice.
bad. Me we say it. You don't have to say it. Me we say it. Compared to Japan, where I explain now, I never been to Japan, but from what me hear and from your experience, me we say it. You don't have to say it. America bad.
But you know what, Dev? I will
Mm.
say to you that every country has their challenges, and
True.
every culture has their differences. Um, a big thing, a big difference between
Hmm.
us and them, and I would not trade that, is that we express ourselves not just as groups, not just as a collective, but as individuals. Um, we express ourselves freely, openly, probably a little bit too much,
Sometime, yeah. Some people, yeah.
just too much, and so on. But in Japan, they're more community based. It's more of a collective. It's more of us and not I or not me. And trust me, it works for them. It does. But in the real world, or in other parts of the world, or in the real world, in reality,
Hmm.
it is not just about solely group. You have to have I, and you also have to have the group. You have to have that balance.
True.
Japan does not really have crime and violence like us with the Western countries, but they
Right.
have a high suicide rate.
Mm.
They
Me
have
never
a
know that. They do? They have a high suicide rate?
never high. That's their societal ill.
Hold on. Before we even go there, so you see, because you have a unique you live in Jamaica, you lived in Japan, and now you live in America. Not a lot of people can say that. So you have this, you can get your perspective of how different. You just mentioned how we have a lot of stuff, cultural differences. Now, what do you think we have in common as people? From like, what do you think?
What we have in common is our food for once, like in terms of that
Okay,
love for food and that hospitality and so on. Jamaicans are hospitable people.
true.
Japanese people, when you talk about customer service, when
Hmm.
you talk about customer service, exceptional,
Mm.
exceptional.
Wow.
Almost too good to be true, which it is too good to be true. You don't have to give tips in Japan. They find that very offensive.
If you pay them, oh wow.
Yeah, because they're already their thought is that they're already getting paid from their bosses. So when somebody comes in, their job is solely to serve them and to ensure that you have the best experience ever.
Mm.
Especially in rural areas and so on, such as Fukushima and so on, where I lived or where I started out. They're not so elaborate while serving customers. But when you go to places like Tokyo, Okinawa, not just Okinawa, I mean, oh Jesus, I
Can't remember the name.
everything, right? There's just so many places. But let's just use Tokyo. A lot of people know Tokyo is quite popular. That's the capital.
That's
So
the cap.
you know,
Yeah.
that's where you have like more foreigners coming in and so on. So in terms of the customer service, they go all out. They literally go all out. You know what I mean? They go
Right.
top notch. Um,
No, Tokyo, from what I don't know much about Japan, but that's why you're there if it make you know what go on in Japan. But Tokyo, which are the capital, like you mentioned, that's like the largest city in the
it
world.
is. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Tokyo, I believe, I'm not sure if that's changed, don't quote me on that. Tokyo, Shibuya crossing, I think it is the most popular crossing in the world. There are
Wow.
like thousands of people cross on that crossing daily.
Daily.
And there are like hundreds of thousands of people coming through that little area, like tourists per day.
That's crazy.
When you're standing up on there's a Starbucks tower there, or a Starbucks building like a tower. So a lot of people, tourists, people, Japanese natives and so on, they stand on top and they're looking down in at the Shibuya crossing, and it's almost like little ants moving about
Wow.
on the crossway. Yeah.
That's
it is.
crazy. That's crazy.
That was one of my favorite experiences when I first went to Tokyo.
No,
Spring, yeah.
you was in Japan during Christmas, right? May I have to ask you
Yes,
this?
absolutely.
No, when we hear about Japan, say on Christmas, then traditional meal KFC, are true?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, true. Okay.
That is another culture shock. And when I
Yeah. May I say, we had the KFC? Jaja. Oh, you mute. Me not hear you. Maybe I get a call. You probably get a call.
that idea from the US.
Okay, me
Yeah,
never
but
did
it's
that
okay.
hear you. We are saying
They
now.
saying to you that they actually got that ITR, that concept from the US, and it's quite surprising because in America we don't eat KFC for Christmas. Okay, matter of
No,
fact,
sir.
probably for Christmas it would maybe be turkey again, turkey for Thanksgiving, turkey again or just regular food. But
Just
not
regular, exactly.
It is believed or it is said that some kind of American came to Japan and he was advertising the KFC during the Christmas time, and from that they run with it. And when I say they run with this concept, they look
No,
at
they
their
don't stop
faces.
run. They don't let it go.
No, you see, starting off once Halloween finishes in Japan at the end of October.
Yeah.
Once that is finished, the KFC menus are changed. People have to start ordering their Christmas meal. By November ends, they're sold out. They're booked out. Like,
That's
this is
crazy.
not no games. That's crazy.
Very, very. All right, at least me know that that's true.
Yes, we've had KFC for dinner. Of course, there's a guy in Tokyo, the meat guy. He imports foreign meats and such. Quite expensive, but if you want it, you just have to buy it. Especially if you miss home. He has like he has all kind of foreign meats and so on. So personally, I always purchase from him. To just ensure I have some bit of home with me along with
Yeah.
that KFC.
Man.
Oh,
All right, make we see. How much time we have now? Come know you have to leave
Alright,
soon.
we literally have 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right, no problem. We'll get back to Japan. Make we do 5 minutes on you now, right? Because you're a
Alright.
mother of two. You know Asia. How you pronounce your son name?
Alright, so his name is Azizi. Both
Azizi,
kids
okay.
actually- Asia's name is Asia is her pet name, her middle name, or the family name, and it's an easier name for everybody to say. Her real name is Asantiwa. Both children have African names because I really want them to be connected to her and our ancestors as well, and I want them to have names with meanings.
Right.
Asantiwa is the woman warrior. She's from Ghana. She helped to fight for freedom and such in Ghana. and especially she fought for women as well, women rights. So she has that name. Azizi means precious gift. That's also an African name. So I am a mother of two, as you rightfully said. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Listen.
Okay. Well, it has been a shine, I would say, and I think it's been a stage of learning and unlearning. You have two kids as well, to my knowledge.
Yeah, man. Them rough. Pay trouble them again. Two
Oh God, and it
boys.
is different. Oh God,
Pay trouble them again.
oh God. Listen, and having a son too. Like I had a little girl for a while. Now I
Yeah.
have a little boy, so this is brand new.
Tell me,
You
man.
know.
Tell you from now, it's gonna get worse. So you know. Me know you probably I say it rough now. It not start yet.
Oh,
Just letting you know, it not
Not
start
tell me
yet.
that. Not tell me that.
No.
Because
What the hardest? Me know you got tell me what the hardest part are you there right now? Me know work rough, but work including being a mother and all of that. Which what you da think are the hardest part?
I think it is so hard and a little bit unfair that when I go home after leaving here, after teaching people's kids, after caring for some other kids, and giving these kids all my all, basically from 7:30 to 2:30. When I get home, so tired sometimes that I really don't want to do anything else, And sometimes
Yeah.
my kids are like, "Mommy, I want to paint." Especially Asia, she's used to doing hands-on activities like all the time. No, we can't do those activities all the time. She's like, "I want to do this," and I'm like, "Asia, honestly, I don't even have the strength. I
Tired.
really don't." Yeah, man, and I feel some type of way, and then her brother comes along, he wants the attention or he wants something, and then she comes along and she's like, "Oh, I was here first. Why am I not getting the attention, or why are you giving him the..."
No, what the easiest part you think are you there? What's the easiest?
I think the easiest part of my days is after the kids go down and I have a little time at night to just sit down and unwind, and I practice meditating at night, or sometimes I'm just listening to the environment around me. No phone, the phone is off, everything is shut off, and I'm just sitting in my living room and just enjoying that space.
All right, let me ask you this. You believe in zodiac signs?
I used to, but I don't anymore.
You're a Leo, right?
I
Birthday
am.
August 15th.
Yes, sir.
Now, where would you want to live if you can live anywhere you want?
I would have to say Japan.
Yeah, wait, But I gotta say, I wish I could say no. There's nowhere else you can say.
But
But what?
if I had the opportunity today to try something new, I would definitely want to try Sweden.
Sweden? Really?
Yes.
Why
Yes.
Sweden?
Thanks for watching, and please remember to hit the notification bell. Like, share, comment and subscribe.